Lights up.
In a little tent, oh, and just like the river I've been running.
How's Mama?
She's sleeping.
That's good.
So you got yourself a little something.
Yep.
Thought you told Lucille you were gonna quit.
You know how I lie.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
That's real good, Junior.
Whew! Is it hot? Hot. I can, sure understand how a man could work up a thirst. God, it's hot.
Sit down, Junior.
Thanks, Ray. Sure appreciate it.
Think nothing of it.
Sure is funny how things work out.
Yeah, I laugh myself to sleep every night.
It's all a mystery, ain't it?
Full of twists and turns.
I mean, we just don't know.
We're not meant to know.
It's alright, by the way. About my eye and all. You don't have to apologize, I understand.
Uh-huh.
I was real sorry to hear about Lucille losing that last baby.
Thanks.
I guess she was all tore up about it.
God, I wish she would just stop trying. The last time was the absolute worst. The doctor told her if she wanted to keep it, she'd have to sit on her back and knock it up for nothing, so we talked it over, and she decided to try one more time. Went to the rec stall to pick up her prescriptions and a bedpan and left this chicken bucket with her just in case she had to go while I was gone. And it wasn't even 30 minutes before I got back, and I guess I don't have to tell you what happened. She lost it, didn't even know.
God, Ray. What did you do?
Called the doctor. It's such a mess. Dragging Suzanne to this waiting room full of screaming people. She's screaming and kicking, still holding this damn chicken bucket.
Ray, it's the most awful horror story I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to hear about your business going under.
Yeah, thanks. Ray, did you ever wonder whether your life would have been different if you hadn't married Lucille? I don't mean Lucille exactly. I just mean in general. Do you ever wonder what your life would have been like if you'd married some other woman? And not a woman that can have children, Ray. Because children are not all they're cracked up to be. I mean, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you mean you've been screwing around on Lucille?
How'd you know?
You've been driving around wearing long, dangly earrings, Junior?
Did she tell Lucille?
Yep.
Does Mama know?
Not yet.
Oh, God. Ray, I don't know. It just sort of happened. I didn't plan it or anything. I was in the Kmart parking lot, giving them a free cleaning, sort of like a sample. And there was this woman loading her stuff into the back of her car. She sort of struck up conversation. She asked me what I was doing. So I told her about the machine and how it worked, and she seemed real interested. And Ray, I felt proud. I mean, here I am on top of this big piece of machinery, sort of like I'm master of it. And here's this woman smiling up at me, making me feel like a man. A real man, like Daddy was. I mean, I was in business. I was a businessman, and I had control of my life.
So, what happened?
Suzanne showed up! She shows up looking all hot and wilted, with the kids hanging off her, screaming for a popsicle. And what does she want to talk about? The car payment, the house payment, her mother, the kids needing this, needing that. And while she's sitting there talking, I watch this woman finish packing up her stuff and drive away. And Ray, suddenly I had the real strong urge to just run Suzanne over with the machine. But it got worse, you see. As the weeks went by, and things with the business started going sour, the bills started piling up, all I could think about was killing Suzanne. Shooting her, pushing her down a flight of stairs, sneaking up behind her with a baseball bat, just aiming to shut her up.
What happened with the woman?
I looked her up in the phone book, and one thing sort of led to another.
How much of that does Suzanne know?
Well, I told her about the where and the when, but sort of danced around the who.
And, what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Jesus, first I gotta get some money.
Yeah, you will. Just not tonight.
You turning in?
Yeah, it's a big day tomorrow. Probably should too.
Yeah, I will in a minute.
Hey, Junior. I was wondering if you could come over and get my driveway cleaning. I've been meaning to pay somebody to do it, and I was wondering if Saturday would work for you.
Yeah, Ray. Saturday'd be great.
Good.
Ray,
Yeah.
Daddy is sure to be proud of you.
Thanks, Junior. You too.
Right there.